Okay, I'm back again, and now we are going to write the equation of the line and graph the equation. So I've been given some information here. Slope is equal to -2 over 3. Y-intercept is 2. So if I'm going to write the equation of the line here, I'm going to use my formula y is equal to, and I'm going to substitute in -2/3 for my slope. I'm not going to forget my x, and I'm going to put where this line crossed over y-axis, and it crossed over at +2. Now I'm going to graph this. So 1, 2, that's where it crossed over. Now I have a -2 over 3 slope. That means I'm dropping 2, 1, 2, running 3, 1, 2, 3. There's the next coordinate. Dropping 2, 1, 2, running 3, 1, 2, 3. There's my next coordinate. And I'm going to draw my line, and notice I'm going right across the graph. I'm not just connecting those dots. And there is the equation of the line for y is equal to -2/3 x plus 2. Again, I'm going to look here. I have slope of 1. I'm crossing over y-axis at -3. I'm going to write my equation of the line. Y is equal to, notice it's important to have all parts of the equation. Never write coefficient 1, so I'm not going to put a 1 in there for slope, but I'm not going to forget the x. Remember, when there's no coefficient in front of a variable, we imagine that variable, and I crossed over at -3. Now I'm going to graph this equation. So I crossed over y-axis at -3. So 1, 2, 3. That's where the line starts. I have a +1 slope. That means I'm rising 1, running 1. So rise 1, run 1, rise 1, run 1. And I could continue on, but I only need to have 3 points. Slap, there goes the ruler, and boom. That is what the line looks like for y is equal to x subtract 3. Okay, so I want to take a look over here now at how to read the line of a graph, because today you're going to be reading the line off of a graph for your homework. So I'd like you to, first of all, use your formula. Y is equal to mx plus b. Next, you're going to look to see where did the line cross over the y-axis. Here we see it crosses over, so this is negative on the y-axis, so -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So you're going to put -5 in for b. Now you're going to calculate your slope. So we're going to use this one, because that's a perfect intersection point, and the perfect intersection points, by the way, on your homework have nice dots. Notice a perfect intersection point is where the lattices cross over. And you can see that our line is going up, so our slope is positive. Y is equal to, and rising 1, 2, 3, running 1. So slope is 3 over 1, which is 3. Y is equal to 3x subtract 5. Okay, let's look at our next one. Again, formula, y is equal to mx plus b. Y is equal to, I always check to see where it crossed over y-axis first, and it crossed over at 1, 2, 3, 4. It crossed over at +4, and now I'm going to count my slope. Notice the line's going downwards, so I can tell you right away my slope is negative. Here is a perfect intersection point, and here is a perfect intersection point. So I'm going to be dropping 1, 2, 3. So I'm dropping 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, running 5. Y is equal to -3/5 x plus 4. Okay, let's do another example. So again, today your homework, you are writing the equation of a line for a series of graphs. So let's do 2 more examples. Y is equal to mx plus b. we are going to look to see where this crossed over. We can see it crossed over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crossed over at positive 4. Substitute that in for b. Y is equal to, now we're going to calculate the slope. I'm going to use that perfect intersection point. And I'm looking for another perfect intersection point. See if there's one up here. Looking. Right here. And there's my perfect intersection point. So notice how I had to take a look. Okay, I'm looking for where that line crossed perfectly over, but your homework today, you've got dots there. You're not going to have to look as carefully as I had to there. So my slope is negative, and I'm dropping 1, 2, 3, so negative 3, and I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so same slope. Okay, again, one more example before we go on, and you're going to do your homework. We have our y is equal to mx plus b formula. Y is equal to, okay, so this is crossed over at positive 2. I can see the slope is positive. Now I'm going to find my perfect intersection points. I'll use this one, and I'll use this one. And you can, there's my magic triangle for counting. And I am counting 1, 2, 3. So my slope is 3. And I'm running 1, 2, 3, 4. Running 4. The equation of the line is y is equal to 3/4 x plus 2. So when you look at your homework today, you're going to see a series of graphs. You are going to write the equation of the line for each graph on the line above. All right? So let's, and that's what you'll submit, and we'll have no quiz this week.